In a recent comment, Janet said, "Keep on rambling." So, here's another episode of Gordon's Ramblings. Ah, the good old days. At least, that's what everyone says. But you may ask, just when were the good old days? It all depends on who you ask. It's different for everyone. As for me, they are 50 years past, in a day long before life got so fast. Back when we had great music, I still listen to this very day. Soft and mellow, and a bit of rock and roll. Much better than anything since. There was nothing like the sound of the needle on vinyl on the 33 RPM. How cool was the 8-track? They didn't have to be flipped over or rewound. Don't get me started on cars. They were fast and powerful. How great was the roar of a V8. No plastic. They were made of steel. Friday and Saturday nights were for cruising up and down Maine, hooking up with friends, and picking up chicks. We don't need all the fancy fluff. Nowadays, cars are nothing but fluff. Crank down the window and tilt in the vent for a cooling, refreshing breeze. There was no GPS to point the way. If we weren't sure how to get there, we unfolded a paper map that we kept in the jockey box. If we didn't have a map, we just picked one up for free at the nearest service station, where the attendant pumped our gas, checked the oil, and cleaned the windshield. Shove in the clutch and shift into fourth and turn up the radio. No bucket seats, just a bench for a girl to sit close. When we got to where we were going, we took plenty of pictures with the Instamatic. When we got back, we dropped off the roll at the drugstore and waited for the prints to come back, hoping they turned out. I swear, the girls were much cuter. No piercings and tattoos to spoil their natural beauty and innocence. I found my girl, and still have her. Yes, there was trouble and strife, and there were differences of opinions, but people remained civil, agreeing to disagree, without contention and division. If we missed our favorite show, we had to wait for the rerun. We caught the latest flick at the drive-in or at the theater. The phone was mounted on the wall. The receiver was attached by a cord. We had to be careful what we said. The neighbor on the party line might be listening. If our fingers slipped on the rotary dial, we had to start all over. If no one answered the call, we simply called back later. There were no cell phones, computers, or internet. If we needed to look something up, there was a book for that, if we knew where to find it. Life was great. We didn't know the difference, but now that we do, would we go back to the good old days? And that is this episode of Gordon's Ramblings. Catch you on the flip side.